Welcome to episode 13 of the Making Paper podcast show. Is that good for an ASMR voice now? Medium? Is that all right? Yeah. Guys, my name is Usman Hamid. Welcome to the beautiful Ocean Ridge Studios in Toronto, Canada. We got a nice pink and blue theme going for you today. Today we're talking about making paper. It's not the money. We're talking about the actual paper industry. How many paper industry podcasts have you heard to or shows have you tuned into? Probably not that many. So we're trying to make a cool, we are an essential business. We are an essential industry. Paper has been being used for thousands and thousands of years. Yet, it almost gets overlooked. It almost gets overlooked for metal and lithium and all the other cool stuff happening with batteries. And we forget about it. Paper, tried and tested. Books have been around for like thousands of years. It's just reliable, It's like paper is like LeBron James. Okay? It's like the GOAT. It's the GOAT. It's just like he's so reliable that when LeBron gets like 27 points, 8 rebounds, and like 9 assists, maybe like a couple steals, his plus minus is like 20 over his other guy. It's just whatever. It's just another game. LeBron needs to get like 60 points for people's like pulse to go up. 28 points is it's just LeBron, whatever. So but if like a random player, like I don't know, like a random new player who's like a rookie gets 28 points, wow, he's amazing. This is an all-star caliber performance. He did an amazing job. Like if LeBron does an all-star caliber performance, it's just like, so what? Like you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to. But anybody else does it? Wow, he's amazing. Wow, stunning. Give him $200 million contract. That's paper. It's been working really well for the last thousands of years. Have you ever had an issue with your office printer paper? Have you ever read a book and be like, wow, this paper is just so bad. Wow. Have you ever complained about paper? Have you ever opened an Amazon package or a toothpaste or soap box and been like, wow, this paper is terrible? How often do you complain about paper? Think about it. It's the GOAT. It's the GOAT of materials, And it's so well done and it's been so refined over so many years that we take it for granted, but it's an essential business. It's very important and it's all around us. And this podcast is meant to put some light on that, on that material and just show that this is an important thing we're doing. So today I want to talk about Amazon boxes. This Amazon box and this paper are primarily made the same way. People don't know that. They're like, this seems different. This seems very thick. This is cardboard. This is not paper. Guys, guess what? This is cardboard, right? And paper is made the exact same way inside of a paper mill, and I'll explain. So pretty much all cardboard is, and you might not know this, is 3-4 layers of paper put together. But see this there? If I peel that off, this is the top layer right there. See that? See that other? This is the top layer. This is just craft line. This is brown paper. And then this at the back, I can't really pull it out. They put glue in the middle of it. So that in the back, sort of so you can see it, that's the middle layer. See that? And then this middle part right here, if you see those crimples? See the crimples right there? Yeah. So these crimples, that's the middle layer. It's called fluting, right? So it's made from these 3 layers. So there's a top layer, okay, and then you can put like a photo up, of showing the layers of cardboard. But the top layer, bottom layer, and there's a middle fluting layer, and the middle little is in zigzags, right? Curved, and then you put the 2 layers on top, sandwiches it, and that middle layer is what gives it its strength. And sometimes you can even have another layer. It's like a cake. You can layer a cake. And the more layers you add, the more stiffer, the more stronger it gets. And that's how you have cardboard, right? Look at it. This whole bottom part. This is one big layer of paper. And then there's the middle fluting layer. And then the top layer. And then if you have a thicker box, it's even more, right? And it's all coming from the same place, guys. Paper can be converted into different sizes, different shapes, different colors. But the point stands that all the fiber inside is coming from trees. That fiber, it can go back and create new paper. And that's beautiful, guys. That's a beautiful thing and something we gotta keep in mind. Leading right into our video today that we're reacting to, This is from Zero Waste Cartel, and they're going to be talking about how to turn junk mail, the ones you get in the mail, all those flyers, into functional paper. And they're going to do this at home, which is kind of cool. But this is what the mills are doing essentially. The same exact process that they're going to do inside a big factory. But look, it's been happening for thousands of years. Paper was made by hand 1,000 years ago, right? So let's watch this video. Let's see it. Let's start. And play.
Let's turn this junk mail into functional paper.
So
Start by
all
cutting
the
up
coupons,
your paper into small pieces. And if you're really
shredding them up.
bothered by the 44
Yep.
million newspapers that are thrown out every single day in the U.S.,
44 million newspapers are thrown out every year.
Like I am. Let your paper soak in water
Pause.
for a few minutes.
44 million newspapers are thrown out every single day in the United States. Imagine if that paper was put in the blue bin, in the recycling bin. You would save thousands of trees. Thousands of trees would be saved because that paper can be converted into new fiber. That's huge. Okay, let's play it again.
Let your paper
So you
soak
soak
in
the
water
paper.
for a few minutes to help soften the fibers. You'll probably want a molded decal for this project.
Molded
I made mine
decal.
for $3 with 2 frames
That's
and a
it.
mesh.
Blending
Use
it
a
in.
blender to blend up your paper with some water.
It's the exact same thing that happens in a mill.
Now
It's
add your
beautiful,
pulp to a
guys.
clean container with water. Keep in mind that the more pulp you add,
Beautiful.
the thicker your
And
paper
they're gonna
will be.
strain
Use
it.
a molded decal to collect the pulp and allow it to completely
I
drain
wish,
before
this is like,
transferring to a cloth.
they do this in school
Sustainability
sometimes
tip,
with
use a
kids.
towel instead of
But
a
like,
sponge to
but
soak
they've
up the
stopped
extra
doing it
water.
now.
And
But
there
like,
you have it, a recycled sheet of paper. To turn this
it's just
into
like,
seed paper,
obviously
simply
it's
add
not
some
as
seeds to your
refined
water
when you do
mixture
it at
and repeat
home.
the
But like,
process. You could also
the-
add your
the
seeds in
same
after
point
you strain
stands
it.
is
It's
that,
really
like,
up to you and your preference.
end of the
Once your
day,
paper has
it's a
completely
real
dried, peel
paper.
it
Like
from the
your
pods slowly
newspaper,
and
your
carefully. And there you have it, your
that's
very
the
own
newspaper. You can write on
DIY
it.
recycled paper and
Make a
seed
card out
paper
of
that
it.
you can write on, fold, and even plant.
She's making it into like to use as like a base for seeds. But the point stands that look, it would have been just landfill bound, and she was able to repurpose it. Now imagine we do that at scale because look, she's doing it at home. She doesn't have the chemicals to purify it, to bleach it. But like when it goes into a paper mill, they can use advanced science, chemicals, the rolls, the machines to make a beautiful sheet. Like your Amazon boxes are primarily recycled material, right? So we got to think about paper as a renewable resource. Stop worrying about using it. Actually, use it freely as long as you put it in a recycling program. Otherwise, then you're being wasteful. Anyways, guys, that was episode 12 of the Making Paper podcast. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. That was a tough one, dude. That was a tough one to do. How many minutes?